2004, another night of European football at Old Trafford. But there was something special about Manchester United's Champions League group match against Lyon. It was Sir Alex Ferguson's 1,000th game in charge at the North West club. The 67,000 fans all had their own special thoughts and memories of the man they call Fergie.
Some people are lucky to get 1,000 days at a club, let alone 1,000 games.
2-0 against Arsenal and 2-1 against Bayern.
He's got such a grip on the players that the minute they step out of line, they know that they're either going to be dropped or they're going to be moved along or they're going to be sold off.
Some crazy signings. Champions League final, the game in Turin against Juventus when we were 2 down and managed to come back and win 3-2.
He brings a Scottish determination that you just don't see in English managers.
Alex Ferguson wasn't always the most popular man on the red side of Manchester. The club hadn't won the league for 21 years when he joined in November 1986. Ferguson arrived with a big reputation, having helped Aberdeen break the Rangers-Celtic duopoly in Scotland. But the fans were impatient for success. His biographer, Michael Crick.
In Ferguson's first 3 or 4 years at Old Trafford, it was dire. I mean, not only was the team not achieving much on the pitch and getting bad results, but the football was appalling as well. And I think actually a lot of fans would have been quite happy to see Ferguson get the sack in '89 or even earlier in 1990, and then suddenly everything turned round once they won the FA Cup.
In 1993, they were crowned champions of the inaugural Premier League, their first title for 26 years. It was a major turning point in Ferguson's Old Trafford career.
He couldn't have just survived on winning cups. I mean, Ron Atkinson, the previous manager, had won the FA Cup a couple of times, but had been sacked. And winning the FA Cup, or the Cup Winners' Cup, or as it was then, or the League Cup, wouldn't have been enough. United needed to win the league. And with Cantona, Ferguson finally got back to winning the league, and over the next decade, they won it 8 times. Extraordinary figure.
United won the league and cup double in 1994 and 96, but it's the 1999 season which United fans will always cherish. 2 goals in the dying seconds against Bayern Munich in the Champions League final secured a record-breaking treble and Ferguson's place in history.
The final minute will never be forgotten. It's a European final in my time. I have never known it to finish like that. I don't think it ever will. It was quite exceptional. And it is, without question, the pinnacle of my career, to win the European Cup. And the manner in which we did will always stick out in people's minds.
In 18 years at Manchester United, he's won 8 Premiership titles, 5 FA Cups, the Champions League, the European Cup Winners' Cup, the Toyota Cup, and the universal respect of his peers.
Congratulations to Sir Alex for his 1,000 games, you know. I can see him making it 2,000 the way he goes about football.
The impact that he's had on British football, not only just football at Manchester United, has been immense.
So much enthusiasm to be successful. That's why he's there, because that's what you need.
Tremendous achievement, and he'll keep going as long as he's got the drive and the ambition, which he seems to still have. He'll keep going.
Ferguson's got through plenty of sticks of chewing gum in his 1,000 games. There have been plenty of fiery moments. He spent big in the transfer market. But he's also rebuilt the club's youth system and developed some of the country's finest talents. He's been ruthless too, getting rid of players in their prime like Paul Ince, Jaap Stam and David Beckham. But how does his record compare to that of English football's other great managers?
Ferguson clearly is one of the all-time greats, say the top 6 British managers, along with people like Brian Clough and Bill Shankly and Bob Paisley and Matt Busby, of course. But I think it would be difficult to say he was better than any of them because of his failure, really, in Europe. I mean, a club of United's standing and wealth and support ought to have won the European Cup more often under Ferguson than they have done. They've only won it once. They've only got to the final once under Ferguson. And I think Ferguson knows that is the nagging sort of blemish on his record.
Today, Ferguson's facing possibly his biggest domestic challenge yet. United finished well behind Chelsea and Arsenal last season and are behind them again in this year's championship race. There are also fears about the ownership of United, with tycoon Malcolm Glazier interested in buying the club.
It'd be huge fun to go back and go through the newspapers and just count and collect the number of times when journalists have written Ferguson off and said, oh, he's lost the plot and, you know, this is the end of United and so on. Well, you won't find me doing that. OK, there are problems at Old Trafford, but those problems are challenges to Ferguson. He feeds on adversity. He loves it in a way when people are saying you're finished, because he will then turn that round and use that to inspire and fire up his players and get them to show the world that they're not finished.
Manchester United fans have grown to love Sir Alex Ferguson. In his 1,000 games at the club, it appears they wouldn't want anyone else in charge.